Find a seated position with a tall spine, and we're gonna get this ball rolling shortly. What up? If you in the IG or on Facebook or Instagram, I mean IG, Facebook, Instagram is over there. That's IG. They the same thing. You know what I mean? Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, all the groups and all that other stuff. Let me know where you at. Drop it in the chat. Let's connect and vibe and whatnot. Today, of course, we got the floating yogi gear. But of course, it is here. Do you care enough about your mental space to meditate today, or are you bullshitting on your greatness? Clearly, y'all don't. Y'all are here. Y'all are here to get this growth. Y'all are here to get this knowledge. I'm here for it, and I'm excited for it. Also, we got the godly gear rocking. Boom, boom, boom. What else is there? I gave enough time. Yo. Y'all are coming in. Do. I see the Facebook. Yeah, there we go. Streaming on all platforms there. Egg salad. Now we'll get the recording started. Peace and love, kings, queens, and gods. My name is Derek the Floating Yogi, and this is Midday Mind Right. This week we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into those 112 meditation techniques that we're reading on Monday night's book club, and we're gonna give a few of them a shot today. Potentially along with some additional breath work, maybe alternate nostril, maybe the Kabbalah, maybe a little bit of retention. We'll figure it out as we're flowing. I encourage you, if you are in the chat, and you want to be a part of the discussion, feel free to hop on my website, thefloatingyogi.com, and sign up for the Midday Mind Right. You can hop in the Zoom room. It's easy. Just put in your email. It'll send it to you. You just click it, and we here. Boom. I would also like to thank UE. You see the scrolling thing at the bottom right here? I was working on that. It's these little things, right? It's the little things. You don't have it in IG, but you can hop over and you'll see it on the other platforms. I'm with it if you with it. Let's get it. So, boom, right here. That's got all the Cash App, the Venmo, the website, and UE, who's helping put this thing together. Urban Yogic Wellness and Education. We're restructuring health and wellness in the community, bringing the power of growth and evolution back to the individual's hands. I'd also like to thank Born to Fly Fitness, where fitness is fashion. You can check out their daily boot camp classes. Also, another one of the team members. I'm telling you, making it happen. Fitness is fashion. Then we have Buddha Blessing. These fantastic, phenomenal bowls. Every single one of them, almost, except for my babies. You know, those are my babies. They can be found on my website, so go and check that out. Give it a look, give it a listen, because I'm putting up the music so you can hear how they sound before you purchase them. You know, oh, that's the one that I heard that he was playing to hit that note that made me go, ah! Yep, that's the one. Go and get that, John. Drop it in the cart. Let's get it. What else is there? I'd also like to thank Mono's Detox. Yo, coming up on the website, Mono's got the sea moss, he got the elixirs, the serums, all the junk you're looking for, information, facts on the nutrition, how it gets dispersed through the body. These are the important things that we need to know. Not just sea moss is great. Okay, it's great. What is it doing for me? How is it affecting my body? How should I intake it? And what are ways that I can play around and experiment to get different benefits? Go on, hit him up. Mono's Detox, he gets you right. So, lastly, I'd like to thank DJ Thrill, No Commercials International, no commercials, for also for the sponsorship, where you can check out my meditation track streaming on all streaming platforms. It'd be dope. Check it out. Give it some streams. Give it some listen. Then once you do, you already meditated. Hop on my story and go on and vote. Do you care enough about your? Let me get the hoodie out so you know what we about. Do you care enough about your mental space to meditate today, or are you bullshitting on your greatness? You can check these out on the website as well. You can click that, vote, do something for yourself, do something to grow. That's what it's all about. I feel like that's all of the bills. But one thing I do like to add, after you vote, the meditation accountability, daily meditation, we just click yes, vote and share. Boom, that puts you in for the running and an entry for the giveaway. The giveaways this month are because I said I'm not going to say it, so I'm going to keep my mouth quiet. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Whoop. But there's some goodies happening at the end of this month, and we have some sponsors coming up for next month as well. So let's get to it. All right. now that we got all that out the way, last week we were talking about the doubting mind. We were reading the Osho's Book of Secrets. We were talking about the doubting mind. We were talking about the seeking mind. Those spaces where we're not in the present. We're only looking to the future. We're only delving into the past, but we're not connecting. And regardless of what answers we get, the doubting mind still doubts. Regardless of what the seeking mind finds, it's still seeking. It's in that state of seeking. It's in that state of doubt. So what we're trying to do is create an experience in which we can get a better view or a different view, a different perspective of the seeking and doubting mind, and find ways to get around it and adjust it. Create that existential experience in which we can make those adjustments and find that growth, that evolution. Because we're not going back. We're not going back to wherever we were, whatever our body was a year ago or whatever it may be, blah, blah. We're not going back, we're going forward. So that's what that's about. But the techniques that we went over ever so lightly, I ain't going to read it all, but for those who weren't there, you'll get a little bit of info on where we at. So we were talking about one, watch the gap between the two breaths. That moment at the top of the inhale before it turns into an exhale. And then at the bottom of the exhale, when everything's out of the belly, everything's out, evacuated, then it's like that moment right before we start to inhale. The moment between those breaths. We just want to sit in them. We just want to feel them. That'll bring our awareness to these other processes that happen, and it'll help us to further refine the breath. So the next one is watch the turning point between the breaths. So without the awareness of the gap between the breaths, you don't know nothing about the turning point. So you see how this introduces things, right? So then we got the turning point. Then, after we find the turning point, it's watch the fusion point of the two breaths. So this is where, like, the inhale turn is actually like turning into that exhale. Like right after the turn happens, after the awareness, after the turn, then there's something that happens, and then the exhale is actually warm. And it's like, hold on, what shifted in that moment? You were just cool as a mug going in. Now you're a little bit warm coming out. So those are the three we went over, and we got, I'm going to throw this last one in. We didn't go over this, but I'm going to throw it in anyway. Number 4 is be aware when breathing stops, because that's another powerful one. So these are those moments that we're looking for. We want to, during this meditation, we're not doing anything too fancy. We're just gonna sit tall, unsupported spine, and we're gonna watch the gap between the breaths, watch the turning point between the breaths, watch the fusion between the breaths, and then we're gonna be aware when breathing stops. Notice the shifts while you're in these different breathing patterns, breathing rhythms. Once you feel them, once you're aware, be aware of what's happening in your mind, how your body's connected to it. So that's where we're getting started, right? Hey, we in here. Who in here on IG? Let me see who up in this thing on IG. Because I know I said if you voted on the stories, I'm gonna give like extra credit towards the giveaway if you voted, shared, and then you came to today's midday meditation. So I'm gonna take some screenshots so I know who is. Boop, that's the wrong button. Boop. Got you. Hey, what's up, bear? Okay. So we'll find that seated position, tall spine, shoulders back, chest up. Close the eyes, lower the gaze. And allow the face to soften, allow the body to soften, but keep the length of the spine. And start to focus on the breath. Becoming aware of how shallow, how deep the breath is. And I don't even want you to change it. Soften the face. The eyebrows, the cheeks, the lips. Even let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. But don't let the spine fall. Tension in the face leaves. Allow the breath to come in. Allow the breath to stabilize. Start to notice the moment when the breath stops. Start to notice the gap between the breaths. Maybe the breath didn't stop completely. Maybe the rhythm didn't stop. Maybe it just paused. Begin to become aware of when the inhale shifts and turns into the exhale. Feel that cool air turn warm. Anytime you find yourself lost, getting too caught up into one of those sifts, one of those sensations, images, feelings, or thoughts, soften the body and come back to your alignment. And count it. How many times did you lose focus, lose awareness, and come back? Is watching the breath, finding those moments in between, understanding the quality of the breath, not just shallow, but where's the tension, where in the body is restricting it. Before the sound dissipates, take a soft, long inhale through the nose, all the way up to the third eye, the crown of the head. Visualize it. And as you exhale it all out. And then find that height that you had from the top of that inhale. And keep the spine tall. And let the body soften. Now I'll take that alternate nostril breathing, because why not? We'll bring the peace fingers to the forehead. The right thumb covers the right nostril. And we'll exhale everything out the lungs. Block the right nostril, inhale through the left. All the way up, fill the lungs, whatever it takes for you. And when you're there, exhale it out to the right. And we'll do it again. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. If your rhythm doesn't match mine, that's fine. And exhale through the right. We're going to switch, 3 on each side. Inhale through the right. Find your rhythm, your pace. When you inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Last one, visualize it. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Now we'll take the retention. Inhale through the left for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Belly in. Chest up. 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the left for 4. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2. Belly in. Chest up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Out to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Out through the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the left. Fill the lungs this time. However long it takes, all the way up to the peace fingers. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Last one through the left. Exhale through the right. Last side, inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Last one for me. In through the right. All the way up to the peace fingers, to the crown of the head. Exhale through the left. Relax the arms down by the side. And focus on those sensations that just started occurring. How the mind feels, how the body is. That state that breathing just put us in. The rhythm, the pace of the breath. And the focus is noticing the shifts, the changes. Maybe it's a feel. Maybe it's just a shift in mental. Whatever it is for you, just observe yourself coming back to a normal state. The heart rate lowered, shoulders relaxing, and the spine still staying long. Start to close any doors that you opened that you went through. Place stuff back in folders, back in drawers, on shelves. Start to clean up the mind space. Start to retrace your steps. To count how many times you lost focus and brought yourself back. To come back to the body. To notice the distance and difference from where you're coming from and where you're coming back to. Notice those moments, those gaps between breaths. The turning of the breath inside the body. That shift. The fusion. Where they meet. And when the breath stops. How did you feel? What went through the mind space? We'll close with 3 breaths. We'll bring the hands to prayer. The first one, in and out through the nose. The last 2, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe with me. Exhale it out. In through the nose. Out through the nose. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Last one. Feel the breath in above the height of the last. Below it, in front, behind. Encase that limitation. And let it go. Close the practice, bring the thumbs to the forehead and taking a bow. Thanks for sharing space. Thanks for that time. Just a moment. You know, I always got to shake off the yoga high after we get up out that thing. How you feeling and flowing, IG? I check on you in a moment. But the Zoom room, how you doing? Hey. Oh yeah, thanks Karen. Thanks for buying a badge. I appreciate and love the support. Yes. Hopefully the meditation did what it needed to do for you. Hopefully you're feeling good. And I see you on Sunday, because I know you're coming through this Sunday. The shenanigans is happening. Wow. Love you too, Cedrica. Kay. I don't know which one y'all are. I'm gonna just say Cedrica. Love you too, Cedrica. Let's see. Hopefully, what else? Okay, that's good on IG. The other chats is, oh, hold up. Nope, there's a whole nother chat. Who's in this thing? What up? Oh, Chris. Long time no see. Miss you too, Chris. It'd be great to see you in a session. We got it back and popping. Chris from from Greener, you know, from Greener, Wednesday night. With the hoodie, right? Yeah, with the hoodie. Yeah, he's on YouTube. He on YouTube checking in. How do I just... Oh, you just found my Twitch. Yep, I'm on Twitch. Come on now. I told you, on all streaming platforms, I'm adding to it. They trying to censor me and stop that, but we ain't gonna let it happen. We ain't gonna let it happen.
You see me going straight shadow all those technology, social media barriers, right?
Yo!
Like, it don't matter. It's all about the people. Like, stop people from connecting. Like, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, they trying to create all of these barriers. Each turning point, like each thing. Oh, you have to go to this system, then you have to stream it through that system. Each one, they create like a little barrier or a blockage where you're not able to get the full representation or the full out. It's wild, yo. It's really wild. I've been saying it for years, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that sees and experiences it.
I never thought about it like this before, but every platform has its own version of censorship.
Come on now. Yes, they do. Yes, they
Like
do.
Twitter allows news and sexuality, but Facebook and Instagram don't. And Snapchat, and then you got Twitch, which is reaching the gamers and whatnot.
Yeah.
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 Oh, you want to put you on the TV?
And hey, what's up, Megan? Oh, y'all so sweet. Y'all so kind. I love y'all. Y'all get me all warm and whatnot. What else is there? There is some closing stuff. Before we get there, I wanted to just these are good things like meditations, thoughts, moments that you could just think of when they come to you. These moments that we talked about, the gap between the breaths, the fusion of the breath, the turning of the breath, and when the breath stops, are things that you can become aware of throughout the day. It doesn't have to be a set time to stop and sit and then focus on these things. It can literally be whenever these thoughts pop into your head. That could be the meditation. That could be your daily, throughout your day meditation to help bring that awareness to your breathing, to your breath quality, and then to make those adjustments. Then we can better refine how we're breathing and how we're utilizing that breath energy. So I encourage you, I'm going to ask y'all on Monday, if you come into the book club, I'm going to ask you on Monday, how were you able to, when were you able to like recall these different moments? When did they come to you? Maybe it was just like you were just walking down the street and you realized walking, listening to music, jamming like a mug, hey, yo, I'm not breathing. I was holding my breath for like a whole block. What's going on? Just whatever happens. Maybe it's some other things. Maybe I'm just giving too much info and y'all can just spitball it out and get it yourself. Figure out what works for you. But yeah, let me know about those. I'll be coming in with some other fun stuff because we're going to do the reading and we're going to do that last one. Notice when the breath stops, there's a whole bunch that happens with that. And there's a whole bunch that happens with the breath stops, and we'll talk about that on Monday. So Monday night is the book club. Tuesday is Ashtanga led half primary. I highly encourage you to join in and to give that some love. That is magic. Then there is